In the late 19th century, the Lorraine region of France had an abundance of iron ore being mined. Many mills were built nearby to process the materials. This facility, called HFX, was originally built in 1906, containing 6 blast furnaces. In the 1970s, 3 were replaced with more modern equipment that were more efficient with larger capacities. The other 3 were removed. In 2012, the facility was shut down. Join us as we discover what remains. NordVPN, the sponsor of this portion of today's video, helps make sure you stay safe when online. A VPN encrypts traffic before it leaves your device and sends it through a remote server to keep your identity and data protected from malicious network attacks. Public networks are unsecure and prone to a man-in-the-middle attack. These are when someone impersonates a free network and can capture data while connected. A VPN hides your data from these attackers. Internet providers and advertising services are also tracking your internet usage. A VPN masks your IP address, which makes it much more difficult to track your browsing activity, and with their strict no-logs policy, your private data is secure. NordVPN has servers everywhere, thousands across the globe. This allows you to browse the internet as if you were in the server's physical location. It's perfect for getting around region-restricted websites. With their ultra-fast connection, there's no need to sacrifice speed for better security, and you can stream without buffering. One account lets you connect up to 10 devices with all major operating systems supported. You can protect all of your devices simultaneously. Protect yourself on the web with NordVPN's exclusive deal. Get a huge discount on a 2-year plan plus 4 additional bonus months at nordvpn.com/properpeople or click the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee.
This looks like a good place to get a lay of the land from. See what all that noise is. It's looking pretty dead. It's a good sign.
Trail leads here, but it looks even worse. Yeah.
Maybe we have to go down back there.
That's like straight down.
So we've got a cliff, a fence, razor wire, a pit, and a wall. This might be a little difficult.
I know. Maybe we go this way some more? We didn't try that way.
Okay. It's a lot of razor wire. Yeah.
A foot, but I really got limbo.
Yeah.
It's really like a push. Yeah. You really just gotta hang. It feels wrong over the pit.
So we're on the trestle now. This is where materials that were to go into the blast furnace were delivered. And they get dumped into some storage areas below us.
Layer by layer.
There's some construction vehicles over there. And a security camera post.
Really?
Yeah. You see
One of the
it?
ones on wheels? Oh, I see it. It's one of the portable ones. We're just gonna avoid that corner, I think, and we should be okay.
Looks like it's probably just watching their construction equipment.
Yeah.
Did you see that demolition work going on back there?
Huh?
You didn't see all that demolition work going on back there?
Oh, yeah. I might not be here much longer.
It's just strange because it's a weekday and there's nobody here.
Yeah.
This is where they'd actually dump the material. The coke and the iron ore pellets.
There'd be
and
the buckets, and then
limestone.
they'd put them right up the elevator.
Yep.
Are the buckets there? No.
The buckets are going to be somewhere.
Yeah, this is a
hopper.
A hopper, yeah.
So they had this sealed off.
Someone cut a perfect hole.
Yeah.
Looks like it goes right down all the way.
Are these all going to be sealed? Oh. This is going to be a really annoying one. It's every single floor.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now we're on this side of the access. Oh.
Okay.
Is that not
That one's welded. This one's open. I promise.
We can just climb on it.
Man. They really have to make it annoying, don't they?
They came out here with like a plasma cutter or something, it looks like, 'cause it's all burned on the cut marks.
At least this is open. It's one of the hoists. Wow, that looks like a brand new crane.
Oh my god, look at this. It's gonna be every single floor, isn't it?
Maybe once we get to the actual blast furnace, it'll chill out.
I mean, it's still structurally intact. Should we climb on the edges?
Yeah. I'm gonna take a look up here first. Wow. It's a really big skip. Could climb this ladder all the way up. Definitely not doing that.
Above us too is cut out.
Really?
It's bad.
Let's try going up.
This is so bad.
Yeah. The conveyor belt is now a river. These signs are really cool. Here we go. Here's the room where they tap into the blast furnace. Searching for a way down. I'm not seeing anything.
The floor is not good shape here. Should I go down here? Oh my god, it's all rusted out here.
It's only rusted out like that in specific areas. The stairs look fine. Let's go down one more. Should be the main level.
We're gonna have to climb some bullshit, I think.
Really?
We have to go ground level. There's this. It's padlocked on this side.
I think the security measures are more to stop scrap metal thieves
Maybe.
than to keep people out. Because although it's annoying for us, it would be extra annoying if you're trying to do all that hauling out bags of scrap metal. So this is where the hot air gets injected into the blast furnace. I've done quite a few blast furnace episodes now, so y'all already know, probably. I do like that there's kind of a color scheme going on here. It sets it apart from all the other blast furnaces we've done, where it's all just this rusty brown color. Apparently forklifts are called chariots in French. It's funny.
This channel where it would flow through, you could see that it dripped out of here. And it left this formation.
Iron.
It's completely
Oh
solid.
yeah, that's hard. Wow. So these arms here, one of them would be used for sealing the blast furnace up, and then the other one is for drilling back into it when the iron's ready to come out. I'm guessing this one was the sealer, and the other one's the drill. And I'm guessing that circle right there is where they would tap in. There's the different levels of PPE they'd have to be wearing for different areas and tasks. Blast furnaces always look like steampunk UFOs. I love it. Alright, that blue box might be the control room. Let's check that out.
There's not much room in here.
Yeah, probably a one-man operation.
Yep, just basic controls.
Pretty rusty in here.
Goes right to ground level to that blast furnace.
Really?
Getting
That's
up,
good to keep
getting
in
up to
mind.
the other one's gonna be a pain in the ass, but
Probably.
this is nice.
There's more gates just cut through over there. Hopefully we can get to the next furnace nice and easy from here. Getting tired of climbing over and under gates.
This would have been covered at one point.
Yeah. It might have been the casting hall for this furnace right up here. This is like a jungle.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Wow. Yeah, this one's definitely been disused the longest.
Yeah, with the elevator lift gone and jungle here.
So this drill is tapping the furnace right now.
This one's quite ripped apart.
It's nice though, I like how overgrown it is everywhere. I mean, this one is clearly so much crustier than the other ones.
It's brick over here.
This is like the Garden of Rust. Looks like an electrical room, right? There, it's open right here. Spider webs all over that. Nobody's been in here in a bit. Just a little office. The locker said coordinator, so I guess this is like
The main office.
supervisor's office.
Here's another HFX sticker. Clouds are looking gray.
Dude, I want that thunderstorm to come in already.
Yeah, just teasing us.
Yeah. The vibes would be pretty
I don't think it's
crazy.
coming right over us.
Probably not.
The radar had it nearby, but there's a possibility.
What kind of room is this? Oh, it's a control room. Very modern one, but kind of interesting. Lots of CRTs.
Electrical room?
No.
Oh, an operations room.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Is this like a rear projection thing here?
Yeah, that is probably a CRT rear projection.
And then they have a grid here.
Yes, the 20 inch.
We've got a map of the whole facility here.
Are they labeled?
I mean, it says P3 and P4.
So we
Could
saw
those be the blast furnaces
the
that
sticker
we
that
were in?
says stop P3.
Yeah. And then coordinator, that's probably where we are now, where they operated all of them from, 3 through 6.
Mm-hmm.
And there's P6, which we haven't gone to yet.
Yeah,
It's like a 90s time capsule in here.
it is.
Maybe more like 2000s. I like this little gizmo looking station here.
There's schedule pages here. They're blank though. This says HF6.
So maybe
The one-
HFX refers to the whole facility, and then the blast furnaces are 3, 4, 6.
Maybe.
And there is an empty space where I guess number 5 would have been. It's like choose your fighter of CRTs. I think I hear some rain. I'm gonna take a peek. Yeah, it's drizzling out. It's a nice moody day for exploring an industrial site like this. I bet for their lunch breaks they would have had to pretty much be on standby. So they put a kitchen in the control room. Their bulletin boards are looking a little sun faded. This looks very similar to the first one. Maybe a little bit nicer. It looks like that hood piece could slide left and right. and attached to that duct. The control room definitely looks cooler for this one though. A little pod in the sky. This place feels alive. These guys look ready for the job. Slick looking spiral staircase up to this control room. Pretty cool. You got a nice overview over the whole casting house. We're almost at the end here. These stoves look very different from all the other ones. They have a different kind of support structure next to them. Plus, they're kind of far away from the furnace they go with.
Still hear stuff going on over there. They're still doing stuff over there. Looks like active demo work. We should not go here because it's so visible.
This is one of the more interesting shaped intercom booths that I've seen. The telephone booths.
And try to see what we see in this little booth here.
There could be workers anywhere over here.
It's like a little control room.
It's all emptied out.
Looks older than everything else we've seen.
Yeah.
Get overlook of their demo work.
This could have been a cool room if it wasn't emptied out.
Oh, I see trucks driving around all up in there.
Really?
Like, yeah, demo trucks.
Wow. Yeah, I really think blast furnaces should all be repurposed as parks. They should just turn them into gardens. At least, if they're not going to be running, they should do that. Better than demolishing them. It really does feel like standing under the landing gear of a UFO or something. Alright, let's see if we can figure out a way to the powerhouse now. Feels a little sketchier knowing there are a bunch of demo workers on the property right now, but they seem to be sticking to that one building.
I already see chopped off railing, so let's see if this is passable. It's open. Oh, there it is.
That's open right there. Yeah.
Is it easy to cross?
It's not that easy, no. But it's not impossible. Well,
Definitely an old building, but
yeah, you can tell it's really old. But
nothing old is inside of it. At least that we could see so far.
check out the tiled floor, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hopefully the other side has better stuff.
Can already tell you it's not original stuff.
Yeah. The cranes look really neat. They're a lattice style instead of a solid girder, like most of the cranes I've seen in the US. The details in the columns look nice. There's a control area up there too, but it looks completely gutted out. That's a shame.
There's parts of machines here. It's like they've been using it for storage. The control boards over here look old.
Wow.
And this railing's sick.
Yeah, that's really nice. But of course, they can't preserve anything. They have to ruin it. At least you can get an idea of how cool it would have once been. It looks like there would have been stands here too, for some other type of control.
There'd be a
panel.
bench board this way.
Something, like pedestals maybe. We got our first turbine generator. Not very old looking. Wow, that's a cool sign though. Pretty flimsy, but it looks cool. This is actually a compressor, so that must be a motor driving this and not a generator. Yeah, it says synchronous motor right here. I just had to read. Axial compressor.
The original equipment was removed from the powerhouse in the 1950s when power generation from the steel company was consolidated into a central plant servicing the entire region. The 3 compressors we found were for the 3 remaining blast furnaces.
This building says dispatching center. It does look like a control room of some kind.
It does. Ceiling's kind of on the tables.
Yeah,
And a lot of blanks. This whole half is covered.
yeah. I guess that one corner looks kind of cool. A lot of blanked out stuff.
This one says stop HFP6.
Check it out. Is this a picture of the control room before they ruined it?
This is it. Because you see these here, these long ones, there's 2 right there.
Yeah, you're right. And then this right here, that matches up
With that right there.
to that.
Those are like the only panels that are original.
Yeah, these are two more of the same thing. Motor-driven compressors. That's kind of lame. Their powerhouse didn't make any power. It only used power. They obviously use the foundations of the machines that used to be here, but they're just like on blocks to fit on it.
It's so goofy. They really just did not make power here anymore. This box over here looks older. Doesn't look like anything old's inside of it still.
Just a little control room.
Modernized inside.
That's a really cool sign. Wow. Yeah, it's porcelain, but all bent up. Looks like there was one little panel for each of the compressors.
It's really old.
Wow. The exterior of that building looks amazing. Could also go up here.
Yeah.
I might check this real quick, just see what's up. Just looks like switch house cabinets. You got your circuit breakers and whatnot. The ceiling in this office feels a little old.
Yeah.
It almost feels like this could have been a control room at one point.
You're right. It's curved.
Yeah. And like there could have been a board right there.
It might have been.
These offices are all empty.
Oh, there would have been a nice light fixture hanging from that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah. This is still here on this end.
It's a shame that there's not like one room that feels that old or
Yeah, they
original
really
in this
modified
place.
everything in here.
It's still cool to see, but it's not like amazing.
Also, someone pulled this off. This was covered.
Yeah, you're right.
All this stuff on the floor was covering
they had
it.
it walled up. Oh, another corner of a panel. So there was panel behind this whole bookshelf too. Oh yeah, you can see the whole curvature of it.
Yeah, so that means behind all of these walls are still panels. Every single one of these offices has control boards behind it. The insulators underneath the date plaque are really cool.
Heading into that building that says 1919 on the front of it. It's more switch house stuff. All the porcelain is smashed though, so there was probably some scrapping going on in here. Yeah, all the copper's gone.
This area is kind of nice.
This is the first part of this place that actually feels pre-war and original. Hey, there's a train coming again. There it goes.
Oh, yeah.
It's just shuttling like one cart back and forth. Here's the lower level of where we just were.
It turns into a locker room.
Wow, this looks nice.
Oh yeah. This is
Like
sick.
the symbols up there. Yeah, obviously these buttons on the front are not original, but
But the board itself
The
is
board
early
itself,
1900s, yeah.
and the trim. Very cool.
Lockout 2013. Continuing on through here. They modernized it in here quite a bit.
Oh yeah. The ceiling is tinfoil.
Yeah. This would have been so cool. Or new windows on it too.
New crane, new everything.
Yeah. You think this was an original powerhouse?
Could have been. It's the evening. All the workers have gone home, it seems like, so we're gonna make our way up the blast furnace.
For our climb, we were joined by a local who was able to give us some insight into the machinery.
This section looks cool. What are all these little pipes on the side of the furnace here?
That's all cooling water pipes.
Cooling? Yeah, he also told us the reason why those stoves are so far away from this furnace is because they were building another blast furnace over there, but it got canceled after they only built the stoves. So they just repurposed the newer stoves for this furnace. Make a few stops on the way out just to see all these pipes.
It's the same.
It looks really different than other blast furnaces we filmed, much more modern. Wow, this level looks crazy. So these pipes in the corners, are these for exhaust gases?
Yeah, so these pipes are to gather the blast furnace gas that was produced during the melting of the iron ore with coke. This is a gas that's flammable, so they were getting it. They were getting it up like these pipes, and it was going back down. And all of this area is the gas treatment part. That's where they would get the dust out of the gas, and they would clean it so it can be used later. Like this gas was like reused to make energy, or in other parts of the steam
You could
works.
boil steam with it
Yeah.
and make power.
Or use it like in the cooking plant to heat the ovens.
A really amazing view so far. Go up a little higher, but it's a great view from here. You can see the hoist all the way down.
On the two hoppers,
Yeah.
you have like Hayange and Seremange, because like Hayange is the town on this side and Seremange is the town on the other side. So just to get a sense of which one was which,
Okay.
they named them. Like,
They could have just
after
done
the towns.
east-west, but you
Yeah,
know,
but I think
that's
like,
fancier.
people are more familiar with knowing Hayange is on this side and Seremange is on
True,
the other
true.
side. So it was probably easier for workers that way.
That's a huge door.
On the
Is that even a door?
Yeah, I think it's for like inspections inside.
Okay.
On the other blast furnace, it's open. Like the small hatch
Oh,
is
really?
open,
So you can
see
look
inside,
right
but
into the furnace?
You can't really see much inside.
Okay,
otherwise.
just pitch black.
Yeah. The one on the other side, it's not under renovation, but it's not as nice at all inside.
It was used more recently.
It was used like when this place shut
Yeah.
down. So it's quite renovated.
So those are the admin buildings out there. There's the powerhouse we were in earlier. There's the cast house for this furnace. Oh, they even managed to weld a gate all the way up here. Should make it a drinking game for this video. For those of you watching at home.
Go away. Is there a nest here? You see that?
Yeah, I see them. HFB had hornets all over the top of it also. It's just a blast furnace thing, I guess. Or just any tall structure in the summer.
Yeah.
So this is where the buckets of materials were lifted up and down. This is where the buckets were like dropping the materials inside of the blast furnace and of the two hoppers that are beyond.
The other hoppers up here, the other ones down there.
Yeah. One of the.
Is this the actual hopper? The thing I was singing right there?
The skip buckets just stood in place, and it's like in
It's
the
mid dump right now.
Yeah, so it's in the position where it would dump materials inside of the
Wow.
of the blast furnace.
The town looks really nice in the light.
Like of the skip way down. And when it got to the top, it was like tilting.
It's kind of just like a mine hoist.
Yeah, basically it's like a mine hoist. You have the hoist room at the bottom and wheels on the top.
Okay, this is a scary staircase.
Yeah, it's literally above nothing, so I hope you're not afraid of heights. Yeah, these are the wheels for the cable of the skip hoist or the skip bucket.
You can really see how long the powerhouse is from up here.
Almost at the top.
Yeah, this ball shape is interesting.
Yeah.
It's just like a collector for the gases.
Yeah, collecting the 4 like gas pipes.
All right, it's the top.
Basically, you've got the blue steel mill that's abandoned, the active rolling mill, and then the coking plant that's abandoned.
Seems very quiet for it being active.
Wow. It's kind of far away.
You don't see any movement or steam or anything.
Maintenance stop for the whole week, so
Oh, okay.
nothing happening right now.
All right. I was gonna say, normally I feel like you'd hear it going constantly, right?
Yeah, you could hear it, and there would be smoke from the
Yeah.
cooling towers and everything.
After sitting abandoned for 13 years, work to demolish the site has begun. During our visit, work was being done to dismantle parts of the steel mill, and eventually, that work will make its way to the blast furnaces.